Happy Cinco de Mayo! I only know like 2 things in Spanish. Hola, azul, gracias, and p***. Okay, maybe I know 8 things.
I just need one thing.
What's that?
A margarita.
Besides Cinco de Mayo, it is also Giving Tuesday now, which is a new global day of giving as an emergency response to needs caused by coronavirus. You guys know how passionate I am about helping abused kids in foster care, and this blanket is from Warm for All. It is not only softer than a hamster's sneeze, it is also the perfect weight, and a portion of all proceeds are donated to help support American foster families. They're a great pro-life charity, and we all know that we freeze to death in the summer with AC. Plus, it's Mother's Day this weekend, so if you need a last-minute gift, you can use the code ThinkingOfYou on warmforall.com and get your own luxury throw. I really love this company. I did not get paid to say this. They just sent me a blanket. I loved it. I wanted to tell you about it.
Hi, I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs.
Today on the show, if you're still unsure about how scary the Chinese government is, wait till you hear about what they did to a famous actress. Scott Disick checked in and then out of rehab, and we're talking aliens, celeb baby names, robots, and more for Hot Take Tuesday. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. It isn't Halloween, but I hope you're ready for an extremely scary story. Or should I say, spoopy. Yesterday, a Politico article went viral. It said that Trump was getting roasted on Chinese Twitter for his coronavirus response, highlighting a broad verdict that America disastrously faltered while China outperformed.
That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage.
They said people on Chinese Twitter were ripping Trump to shreds. Oh, you know what? I think I found a picture of all those people they're talking about. We all know that Politico publishing this was without a doubt propaganda for the CCP, or the Chinese Communist Party. But when they reference an app that's like Chinese Twitter, they're talking about Weibo. But you can't fully trust anything coming out of that app because the Chinese government completely controls it, like they do all things. And they also have government officials tweeting, pretending to be regular people. Their internet use there is highly monitored, and if you do or say the wrong thing, you might disappear.
It just freaks me out.
So I was curious if this disappearing thing happens to famous people in China and not just everyday people. Turns out it does. Constantly, for online and offline offenses. So I came across this story of one of the most famous actresses in China, Fan Bingbing. You might know her from X-Men Days of Future Past, so she's been in some American movies as well. Well, in 2018, she vanishes for 4 months out of nowhere, just stops posting online. No one's ever heard from her, no one's seen from her. Everyone was real worried, they didn't know what happened. The CCP had been investigating her for tax evasion and took her for 4 months. In the years since, she has rarely ever spoken publicly or been seen from again. The only times Fan has spoken, it has been to glorify the Chinese state or thank them for disappearing her. What happened to Fan while she was away? We may never know. But now she, like many others, are used as a warning shot to control the rest of the Chinese people into never disobeying or talking badly about the government. So be very, very weary of strange articles like this coming from American media. They're in bed with some super evil people. How's that for Halloween in May?
I got scared. I dropped my Hot Pocket.
That was your big political story of the day, but the big pop culture story of the day was that Scott Disick, Kourtney Kardashian's baby daddy and ex-boyfriend, checked in and out of rehab. So I get this alert on my phone and I told producer Abigail, Scott Disick's in rehab. And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, Scott Disick checked out of rehab. There's a few different variations of what exactly is going on with him, but some people are saying he checked in last week for cocaine and alcohol abuse, and then we just didn't hear about it till yesterday. Some other people are saying that he actually checked in for mental health help because he's got unresolved pain from both of his parents passing away in 2013 and 2014. My theory is it's probably a little bit of both, but what really sucks is it looks like one of the faculty members leaked a photo of him on a Zoom meeting from the facility online. So that caused him naturally to check out of the rehab facility, and now he's pursuing legal action.
But I really felt good about it.
As you should, Scott. Whoever the staffer was that violated HIPAA and did this better get caught, and they deserve to never work in the medical field again. You are a trash human being. What if he needed to stay in there longer to get help, and just because you couldn't keep your greedy little nubs off your phone, he spirals and gets even worse? This whole story really does put it in perspective, the crap that celebrities have to deal with sometimes. I know that we make fun of Hollywood when they whine because for the most part they really do have it made, but it's situations like this that really make you think.
I feel bad for the guy.
Woo! Do you feel a little sweaty? Ooh. That's cause the heat is on! Hot Take Tuesday, so producer Abigail, give us our extra tea, please.
Hot Take Tuesday.
So Tom Cruise and Elon Musk are working on a project with NASA to film the first ever movie shot in space. Elon also just had a baby boy with Grimes and named it XAE, I gotta reread that, XAEA12 Musk.
Why? I genuinely worry because those are two of the quirkiest guys ever. You're gonna put those two in outer space together, and then you've got that baby name. He's ready for alien life. On second thought, the aliens might see them and rethink coming to get us. So actually, I support this.
Actress Chrissy Metz from This Is Us says she thinks the show will start including coronavirus plots in the future.
I don't hate it. I think it'll be kind of cool to see how our characters in our favorite shows go through what we went through, and I think it's weird if they don't acknowledge it. I mean, this is probably gonna change the world completely and how things are. If they don't acknowledge it, then the show just like wouldn't seem real to me. You know, a lot of shows I think incorporated 9/11 and stuff like that happening when that happened because that totally changed the world and life as we know it, and I think this is gonna be the same thing.
Our story is just getting started.
And a study co-authored by an MIT professor found that each robot in the workforce takes 3 human jobs.
Thanks, MIT, for this super groundbreaking information. Please do us all a favor and tell your left-wing nutjob students who want open borders that we can't afford for illegals to be taking our jobs because the robots are already doing that.
Get out of here, freshman.
You can now listen to POPlitics, subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn app, and more. Please leave us a 5-star review. Make sure before you click out of this that you hit the little like, heart right there, you give us a comment, share this episode to your stories, and tomorrow we're gonna have a little bit of a different episode because Abigail and I are not gonna be in studio. We're going to be filming something out of studio, very special for Thursday's show. You're not gonna expect it. It's totally unexpected. I'll leave you with that. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm AlexClark, and this is POPlitics. Please subscribe, thumbs up, share this video, and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss the CUTEservative. And make sure you're following this show at POPlitics on Instagram for even more CUTEservative content. Click below to watch yesterday's episode.